Okay guys, good day and welcome to today on Princess Anu TV. And guys, as we all know, a lot of people don't like staying in a hostel, whether it's a university hostel, a college hostel, whichever hostel. People don't just like staying in a hostel, maybe because they'll say they want their privacy most of the time, or they'll be like the hygiene is poor. So that's why today we are going to be treating tips. I'm going to be giving you 10 tips for personal hygiene living in the hostel. If you're going to be staying in the hostel, which most of the time you will have to stay in the hostel, sometimes you might not have the choice, especially if you want to come to flight school, because you need to be waking up very early in the morning, doing a lot of stuff. So we are going to be talking about that. Stay tuned guys, I'll be right back. Okay guys, welcome back, and if you're new to this channel, this is Princess Anu TV. We talk about aviation, motivation and adventure. And if you've not yet subscribed guys, what are you waiting for? Please click on the subscribe button and click on that bell so that whenever I post any video, you'll be able to see it. Like I said, today we are going to be talking about 10 tips for your personal hygiene living in the hostel. And the number one thing I want us to look about is about trimming your nails. Guys, seriously, the fastest way that germs or bacteria or any virus can get to you, most especially through your nails, because they are obviously attached to our hands, and we use our hands to do a lot of things, carry stuff, clean stuff. We're always using our hands to do a lot of things, and most of the time after doing all these things, you mistakenly use it to eat, which is not supposed to be, because you have to wash your hands before and after meal. That's the requirement, that's the normal way to do stuff. Or you put it on your face, and I see a lot of people that they have a lot of issues on their face. Some of them, maybe it's hormonal issues, but most of the time is dirt that causes issues on the face. And you just do stuff, and the way hostel can be most of the time, because everybody's cleanliness, or will I say hygiene, everybody's hygiene level is different. Some people, they can wear a clothes 2 times and they're comfortable. Some people cannot even wear it more than once. Like, if peradventure they have an activity to do throughout the day, they can just wear it in the morning and they have to bathe, change it. So you see, everybody's hygiene level is different. So please guys, your nails, if you want to live in the hostel and live comfortably without having any disease, any bacteria, any virus, then you have to consider cutting your nails. The next thing I will say, which is number 2 point, don't expose the sensitive parts of your body. And I see mostly this kind of stuff in the female hostel, and seriously, it's actually funny, because that's part of why people catch a lot of diseases, and they start treating, using different medications, using different drugs, using different things, and it doesn't go away. If you're going to be exposing sensitive parts of your body, like you're not wearing clothes, you just walk around the hostel, it's not going to be good for your hygiene system. I'm telling you, because there are a lot of bacteria that are airborne. There are a lot of viruses too that are airborne. Like, you don't even need to touch them. They are flying around, and you just walk completely naked, like nude. Imagine what's going to happen. So please don't expose the sensitive part of your body. Very, very important. Number 3 thing is always wear slippers. If you're going to be living in the hostel, you always have to wear slippers. Whether you're outside, whether you're in the toilet, whether you're in your room, try to wear slippers, because as you know, okay, like now I'm sitting on the bed. The moment you go out, and probably, let me assume, you walk barefooted, you go out, you match the floor outside, you match the floor in the toilet, and you come to your room with it, you match the floor in your room, and you climb the bed. So let me assume you're a person that wears slippers. What about other guys that don't wear slippers? And okay, you say, why must I wear slippers in my room? This is why I'm going to advise you to wear slippers in your room. Yes, you might be able to curtail the wearing of slippers outside in the toilet and everything, but you can't curtail it for other people. These people might not be wearing slippers, and they walk into your room barefooted, or probably with their own slippers. You don't know where they went with it too. And you also match it, because you're walking in your room barefooted, you match it, you climb your bed, and you contact a disease that you don't even know where it came from. So my advice is that whether you're outside, whether you're in your room, please wear slippers. It's very, very important. Another thing is that avoid putting your dirty hands on your face. Guys, like I said, a lot of people have issues on their face, or some of them maybe it's food that caused it, some of them maybe they are reacting to one thing or the other, but most of the time is because of dirt on the face. And these things can be they can be reduced. And this is it: if I touch this place, it might be dusty. If I pick up something, it might be dusty. And not just thinking about it, some of these things, you just want to clean your eyes, you just want to remove this, you just want to touch your hair, you just want to, and before you know, you're spreading a lot of germs, a lot of things. So I would advise that if you want to do stuff, even if maybe your eye is scratching, it's preferable to use the back of your palm, like doing like this instead of doing it like this. It's really going to help reduce germs on the face. The number 5 thing: avoid using the toilet directly. And yes, some people are going to count it as weird, like, okay, so are you saying we should use pole, or are you saying, how are you talking about it? If you cannot wash the toilet properly, that's the toilet in your hostel, the one you want to use, if you cannot use your hand personally to wash it before you use it, then you might have to buy a pole. And I'm telling you the truth, it's going to save you more money, especially here. Like, I don't know, but even in the university, like, you enter the toilet, the whole place is messed up. In the hostel, sometimes the whole place is not messed up, but you just look at the place and it's not very welcoming. And even if it's clean, I'm not still going to advise you to use it directly, sincerely, because you don't know what went on there before you came. A lot of people are carrying diseases about, a lot of people are carrying infections about, and for you not to get them, you have to be extra careful. Your health is very important. And if you're sick, there are a lot of things you will not be able to do. Don't even deceive yourself. Don't say, I beg, I'll just use it. And I'm telling you the truth. There are some sicknesses that don't even manifest initially. They manifest like years after. And you'll be hearing stories like, oh, something was blocked. God forbid, it will not be our portion in Jesus' name. All those kind of stuff. So you need to be very, very careful. Avoid using the toilet directly. If you want to buy a pole, it's safer for you, especially in university, especially if you're going to college or anything. It's best for you to not use the distance. And even if you want to ease yourself, it's just bend down, especially if you're a lady. Well, guys, they know how they do their stuff. They can use anywhere, they can go outside, but we ladies, we cannot just bend down anywhere to ease ourselves. So if you're going to be staying in the hostel, these are the things you need to be conscious about, because if you bend down just anywhere to ease yourself, you might be standing up with problems. So I think you should really, really watch that. Number 16 is, please don't skip your meals. Like, personally, I got to discover that the periods where I fall sick is when I skip my meals. As in, this is what I mean. If I'm not eating, like, I didn't eat very well the first day, I didn't eat very well the second day, because you're going to be stressing yourself, because you're in school, you're going to be running about doing one thing or the other, plus your own personal stuff. Like, everything is going to be banging, and if you don't eat, your immunity level is going to drop. And before you know, you start feeling feverish. Like, the moment I noticed that kind of thing, the moment I noticed that I started feeling feverish, I try to eat, drink enough water, and sleep. And before you know, the next morning, I'm completely fine. This pattern might not work for you, but I know that if you're eating regularly at the time you're supposed to eat, your immunity level will not be low. Your immunity level will be a bit higher than an average person. So I will advise that you don't skip your meals. Please give out, make it a habit, make it a principle that you have to eat, especially breakfast, lunch, dinner, except if you're fasting. If not, don't skip your meals. Okay, guys, number 17 is mop your room regularly. Like I said, people walk outside to their places and they march outside, they come. You too, you also go to other places. You wear your shoe, you wear your slippers, you walk everywhere, and you come into your room. Even if you cannot mop your room twice, like every day, you can mop your room like twice in a week or 3 times in a week. This is your room, your hostel. Yes, you're going to say, I'm always the one mopping my room, my roommate is not doing anything. That's if you, most of the time we all have roommates. Don't even deceive yourself. Okay, because in the in the university, in fact, then we had like, there was a time we were like 5 or 6 in a room, minus people that are squatting. I know you know what that means. So sometimes you even have more than the required, and even if you say you cannot mop the whole place, like especially if it's in a university setting, you cannot mop the whole place where everybody's staying, you can at least mop your corner, the place you will come and match with your bare foot, and you will climb that place to your bed. So if you cannot mop the whole room, mop your corner at least twice or thrice in a week. It's really going to help reduce a lot of jams, James and Johns. Number 8 tip is, please avoid sharing clothes. I'm going to really be begging, because you know, this is hostel life. You need to learn how to survive, and everything is about survival of the fittest. I'm really going to be telling you, except in worst case scenarios. You know, sometimes our friends come, our roommates come, please borrow me that shirt, please borrow me your shoe. Well, borrowing shoes sometimes, well, it's not a bad idea anyways. You can borrow people your shoes, but especially your clothes. Please avoid borrowing your clothes. And if you peradventure borrow somebody your clothes, please make sure you wash it thoroughly before you're using it. Wash it very well, because you really don't know what that person is carrying on the skin. It's just to avoid trouble. Your personal hygiene is very important. If you're healthy, you can touch lives. If you're healthy, you can go to work, you can make more money. If you're healthy, you can do awesome things. But if you're sick, I'm telling you, income is going to drop, everything is going to drop. You can't visit places, you can't go anywhere, you can't read, you can't, if you're sick, that's exactly what's going to happen. So I'm going to advise you, avoid sharing clothes. Number 9 tip is this: shave regularly. Shave your armpits, shave your private areas, shave. In the hostel, there is a lot of germs and germs flying all about. You really need to avoid this. You really need to put it where it belongs. You really need to be able to, like, make sure you're always, so that even if you're sick, you can trace it. Okay, maybe it's malaria, or maybe it's fever. Not that you're treating a toilet infection, or you're treating one virus, or you know, this kind of stuff. So shave regularly. And the last tip, which is the number 10 tip, which is going to be like a bonus tip, is sleep well. I know as students it's difficult to, seriously, it's really difficult to like manage it sometimes, but I tell you, proper sleep is really going to do you much good than harm. If you know you're a person that reads at night, you can maximize the time during the day. You can sleep some part during the day so that you read at night, then complete the sleep maybe in the early hours of the morning. But staying long stretch, you don't sleep during the day, you don't sleep at night, you watch movies, you're not giving yourself proper rest, I'm telling you, your immune level will be very low. And when the sickness comes, it's going to hit you hard. So in order to keep your personal hygiene, guys, look at those 10 tips I've listed, and I'm telling you, if you do this properly, you will avoid falling ill anyhow. Like, there are a lot of people that just fall ill, boom, they are sick, boom, they are sick. You don't want that, because if you're sick, you're not going to perform well. Even especially if you're in aviation, like, you're going to miss times, you're going to fly, you're going to miss important activities, you're going to miss, like, you'll just be surprised. You're not flying for like 1 or 2 weeks. When you come back, everybody has maybe gotten their license. Because when you come back, maybe weather is bad, or something is happening, or the instructor is not available, or the instructor's license is out of, you understand, or the instructor is out of license, or there's no aircraft, one problem or the other. So you don't want to fall ill even for 1 week, or for 2 days, or for 3 days, because every time is very important. Every time is considered as money. So guys, to meet next time, even on the same channel, leave your comments. I really want to know, are you a kind of person that likes keeping nails? And probably you're saying, okay, my nails are actually good, so I don't think, I really want to know your kind of person. Do you stay in the hostel? Do you like staying in the hostel, or you don't stay in the hostel, or you prefer to stay off key? I just want to know your thoughts, so leave them in the comment section. Till we meet next time, even on the same channel. Keep watching, guys. Bye.